Hi, back again, and this time we'll have a series of mini videos, and our purpose is to show how to use and include the 4 basic elements of design, how to set up your poster, and some of the features you can use. But I've broken them down into little pieces so they're easy to understand. The first thing I'm going to do today is choose a color here from the color palette as my base color. I'm going to click on the square shape. And I'm going to make a square or a rectangle shape, a rectangle all the way across my page. And there it is. The opacity is 100%, which means you cannot see through it, and the fill 100%. And here is shape 1, right here. As you build more shapes, you will find that each time you add a shape, you'll have a new layer to deal with. So let me work on the second layer. I'm keeping the color the same, as you can see, but I'm moving it over just a little bit, and I'm making a partial rectangle. On this, I'm going to change the opacity to maybe 30%. That still isn't what I want, so let me move it back up here to maybe 75%. And what I'm going to do is change the fill. See the fill bucket? I'm going to change the fill in shape 2, and it's going to yell at me. It's going to say you can't change the fill until you've rasterized the shape. Do you want to rasterize it? Yes, I do. So that is what I've done with shape 2, and I'm going to change the color tone. I'm going to change it here. I'm going to get the little paint bucket and bucket it in. There we go. The third shape, I'm going to take the same color tone, and it'll show up a little bit darker. And the last shape, I'm going to change my opacity to maybe 87% and make my last shape. And that's it for beginning. So what you have here are 4 different layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different shapes. One of them rasterized because I needed to make a change. And they're not exactly where I want them all to be. So up here is the Move tool. There's the Move tool. I'm going to click on the shape I want, which is shape 3. And I'm going to change its size just a little bit. There. I'm much happier with that. And then I'm also going to click on, after I tell it to apply the transformation, I'll click on shape 4. I'm going to make that opacity 100%. So there's a little more definition there. So now I have my 4 shapes. The second part of this video is I want to put the text in. I chose some purple iris clip art to use, and so I'm going to put the text in to identify the poster. Here I'm using Cracked as my font. Regular, I think I'll make it 140 points. And that will be good enough, except I want the color to be white. So I change the color of the text, and I click in, and now I will type the word iris. So I'm typing I, enter R, enter I, enter S. And there's my text, only it's not where I like it. So clicking on the black arrow tool, that's not where I want it at all. I'll click on the Move tool and see where it says iris and T for text. I can get this Move tool and I can move iris exactly where I want it. I think I want it more here. That will work. Okay, And that's it for this first part. You've made your background, you've made variegated shades of purple, and you've typed in your text. You've learned how to work with layers, and you've learned that you have to click on the layer that you want to work with, or you can't work with it. You've learned how to use the Move tool, the Text tool, the black arrow tool, and the Rectangle tool. And you've also learned how to use the fill bucket and that you need to rasterize what you're filling first. So I will see you on the next video.